So, good evening. Good evening, good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Right, Mark, hello. Nice to see you. So, before we... Hey, FSiPanel, nice to see you too. JP, forgive me. I loaded in the scenario and it worked fine until I got pushback, and I didn't go any further. I didn't have time to do any more. But I trust that it's going to work just fine. So we'll see how it goes. Port, hello. Blanche, hello. Avenger Ryan, hello to you. Mark, hello. Nice to see you. Can I ask you a bit of a favor, especially the moderators maybe as well? I have added some filters to the microphone. So hopefully the sound will be a bit better today. I can't get rid of the echoing sound completely, but I hope that the balance, the loudness, etc., is fine. If not, let me know, please, and I'll try to see what I can improve. Well, Danny, I had an issue where I watched the replay, so the video on demand, and there's definitely an issue with overpowering, and also there was a lot of echo audible. So hopefully, yeah, Blanche, it shouldn't really. So I dialed down the loudness, so it shouldn't really overpower anymore. But again, let me know if you think that the microphone is too loud compared to other sounds. Let me know, and I will try to get that fixed. Good. Okay, so Captain Mitchell, good to be. How's the preparations going? How's you? Okay, it just breaks when it peaks. Well, it shouldn't really... The thing is, I kind of put in a limiter. So let me see if I can dial up the limiter even more so that it doesn't kick in quite as early. No, I have no booster, no microphone boost at all. It's not boosting at all. All I can do now is go through the OBS and do it there. Okay, but overall, I mean, is the sound okay? I mean, in relation to other sounds, are you guys happy? Is the microphone too loud, too quiet? If not, if all is good, then I'll continue preparing. Sounds good. Okay. Well, so the main thing really is, you know, to have a sound. 8 out of 10. I'll take that, Blanche. I've ordered some more hardware, so that hopefully with the microphone input, there will already be some filtering done and noise cancellation done before the sounds get into the PC. So hopefully next time when we stream, we'll have that, and then hopefully the sounds will be a little better even more. Hey Lilo, how are you doing? Cool, guys. We are today in the PMDG 737, and I think it's a first for me in a Ryanair 737. I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to bite me, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey Valentino, yeah, and Fly Little, hello to you as well. Right, let me give a big shout out first of all before we continue. Big shout out to Bravo Whiskey, or Bravo 77 Whiskey.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin,
just when I went
drinks,
offline.
Snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Mark, yeah, jeez, GG. So Bravo 77 Whiskey, thank you so much for your support. I'm not sure if you're watching right now, but that's really kind of you. 10 months, that's actually 20 months in total. Thank you, Bravo Whiskey. Round of applause. for that. And also Darcy, 1316 coming in with 32 months. Darcy, same to you. Thank you so much. That's really cool. Thank you for support. Lilo's doing good learning the ATR. How are you liking the ATR? Yeah, I decided not to get it. I have so much stuff on my plate right now. And one of the things I finally finished today was the hydraulic failure scenario, which I have forwarded to JP, developer of the FSiPanel. So today we had a new version out for the FSiPanel that now includes the voice ATC for you guys. And I sent him my file so that he can maybe do a voice over ATC as well on that mission. And you should have it, I would say, in the next 7 days or so. Good. So JP sent me a mission today for the 737-800, 900, well, we are on the 737-800. So he sent me a mission to do, and the flight is supposed to take me from, let me just add a text overlay there, from Nice to Ajaccio. So I am not sure. I haven't flown it yet. I don't even know what's going to happen. Although I think roughly I know I picked up something. But hang on, FSiPanel. New scenario. So I'm going to add the text there. It's a bit big, isn't it? So we're going to go and make that more aligned. There we go. There we go. Going to put that onto here as well. Nice. Cool. So let's start the scenario. And let's see what happens. Yeah, Blanche, it's not that the microphone is the wrong way round. I can't do that because I have a share, what's it called, Shure microphone, so you can't have it the wrong way around. But yeah, the positioning of the microphone is different now. Hey, mathematics. And so that's what's brought in the changes. And you know, sound, when you're streaming or making videos, sound is extremely important. So that's why I do think it's necessary to make sure that we have good sounds. Oh no, it's doing that. Oh no, come on. There we go. So hopefully now the right button is set. Scenario starts now. Contact pre-flight 121780 for clearance. We'll do that in a minute. Let me just get the ATIS first of all. 123450. And we'll do that on the second set. 124. 1234550. Let's try that.
This is information Mike. Departure runway 22 left. Arrival runway 22 right. Wind 270 degrees 15 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud view at 4,500 feet. temperature 25°.18, QNH1015, information Mike.
JP has a question for you.
This is information Mike, departure runway 22 left, arrival runway 22
so I have
right,
live weather at the moment.
270 degrees 15 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, cloud view at 4,500 feet, temperature 25°.18, QNH1015,
there we go.
information Mike.
So 1015.
This is information Mike, departure runway 22
okay, cool.
left, arrival runway 22 right, wind 270 degrees 15 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, cloud
That's
view
all
at
set.
4,500 feet.
Again, I love how everything's already
This is information
set.
Mike, departure runway
So
22 left, arrival runway
when you start the
22
scenario,
right, wind 27.
and that again, that to me is so mind-boggling. So you just start up the aircraft, you start the scenario, and it programs everything for you. So the departure route, the speeds, it programs the autopilot for you, tracks, headings, incredible. So, that being said, then let's pick up the clearance, shall we? Nice, bonsoir from Ryanair 001. Information Alpha received, requesting clearance to Ajaccio.
FSiPanel 235, clear to Lima Foxtrot Kilo Juliet is filed. Lansu 7 X-ray departure. Climb and maintain flight level 100, squawk 2265.
Ryanair 001 is cleared to Ajaccio as filed. Lonzu 7 X-ray departure, climb level 100 and squawk 2265.
FSiPanel 235, readback is correct. When ready for pushback, contact ground frequency 121.705. Have a safe flight.
Okay, when ready for push 121.705, Ryanair 001. Pre-dial that. So, that. I'm just going to call up the departure route on my... let me start... where is it? Where's my... Sim Toolkit Pro. I'm just gonna make a fake kind of sim brief flight plan real quickly, so that I have at least the Navigraph charts. So we are on a 737-800 normal default aircraft, and Lonzo 7 X-ray, Lonzo 1 Sierra. So we'll generate the flight very quickly. So fly now, connect. And then we should have the charts available. There we go. So here we are. Quick briefing, departing 22 left normally. Yeah, 22 left, I think it was. Let's have a quick look again. Departure. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, 22 left, that's it. 22 left with the Lonzo 7 X-ray departure. That is correct. 22 left there as well. And so taxi out, pushback facing probably to the east. Then we taxi out with a runway crossing. So there's a hot spot there. Normally for the runway crossing, 22 left departure. And we're departing on the Lonzo 7 X-ray, so that is RNAV coded. That means, let me just have a look here at the flight plan. So it's going to be Mike November 222, then 223, 232, Omar, Merlu, and then to Lonzo. We got the clearance initial climb level 100, so that's correct. Sector altitude is very low over water, 3,100 feet, so that's no issue whatsoever. And yeah, MCK, hello to you. Yeah, first time. As we briefed, so yeah, I know it's weird, right? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, in case of engine failure, let me just check the departure. So we got special NADP 2020 3020. Okay, let's have a look. So it's gonna be in it in 1 minute takeoff. So next. So here we're going to put in the 2020 for the thrust reduction. And so really it's about what's above ground level. So we're going to put 2,000 above the ground level, and we're going to put 3,000 ground level for the acceleration. Engine up 1500 stays the same, so that's fine. And engine out is 3.3 from Alpha Zulu Romeo. So let's see if I can dial that in. And so that's going to be 3.3. I'm not sure if that works with 3.3. Input something that probably not. Oh, it does. Okay, that's nice. So we're going to proceed runway track 3.3 Alpha Zulu Romeo, and then we'll turn left to near us to hold. Alright, that's the engine out procedure. We'll accelerate at 1,600 feet altitude, clean up. And then, hey, Abili. Oh, really? Was it MCK? I mean, you've got a memory like a, what's it called? An elephant. I don't remember that. I honestly don't remember flying ever on stream a Ryanair. Alright, beautiful Nice. Lovely. Look at that. Okay. So we've done all that. Let's have a look. Oh, one more thing I need to do. Sorry, let me just get Simlink running. Okay, yeah. Nice sure looks nice. Yeah. Restarting Navigraph charts on my iPad. There we go. Now I've got a position there as well. Fantastic. So, look at that. Lovely. Look at that little iPad here as well. Okay, so done the briefing. Any more questions? I don't think so, right? So let's do checklist. Aircraft, 737, and checklist. So, put this on this side. Oxygen. Let's have a look here. Test at 100%. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are normal and auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is auto. Low level 13,000 feet set. Flight instruments, we got Edding 335. Altimeter is 1015 at 20 feet. Checked. Plausible. Parking brake. Let's have a look. Is set. Engine start levels cut off. Hey Andreas, how you doing? Nice to see you. And that's the pre-flight checklist completed. So we have that all done. Let's start the fuel pumps. APU is running. That looks good. Anti-collision light on. And transponder is on as well. So let's read the before start to the line. Fuel, 6,000 kilograms. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. MCP V2144 heading 223 at altitude 10,000. Takeoff speeds. We have V1141, VR141, V2144. And CD pre-flight is completed. Rudder aileron trim neutral. And taxi takeoff briefing is completed. The trim should be 5.08. So I'm going to adjust the trim here. Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't announce that the schedule, stuff we're doing today. So we are, hey Yaroslav, good evening. We are flying, first of all, the new FSiPanel voice ATC scenario here in Nice. As far as I know, this one isn't available openly yet. But there is a new version out now. So the FSiPanel has a new version. And have a look in there what missions are available now. Good, so before start, below the line, flight deck door is closed and locked. Anti-collision doors are closed and the anti-collision light is on, and that's the before start checklist completed. So let's contact ground. Let's get pushback. Nice ground, bonsoir. Ryanair 001, stand Alpha 16, request pushback.
FSiPanel 235, ground hello. Pushback is approved facing east on taxiway Sierra. Report ready for taxi.
Ryanair 001 is cleared push facing east on Sierra, and we'll call ready for taxi. Menu, as actions. Chocks are removed. Oh, is the ground power there? Nah. No, it's not. Cool. And then we're gonna get pushback. So we'll do a standard. Oh, what's turn nose right? So it's standard left. And we'll use meters. How many meters is that, do you reckon? How many meters is that? So, what, 30, 50? Is that 50 meters? Let's do... Yeah, let's do 50. See how that goes. Let's have a look. Here we go. Nice. Start.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready to push. Tail to the left. Park brakes off.
Brakes off.
Brakes released.
Okay, so we have been cleared for engine start. Let's get the packs off, make sure we have good pressure. And then engine to start. So start valves open. Gonna get good N2 rotation and about 25% round about there. We'll add the fuel as always. Fuel on. Looking for fuel flow and EGT rise. There we go. What's the max discrepancy between the PFDs and EASTs for the A320 shipments from airport elevation? We've got tables for that, MCK. Good engine start, starting engine 1. Same thing.
Pushback complete. Park brake, please.
Park brake
Brake
on.
set.
So again, we'll wait for 25%. Here comes fuel on.
Steering pin is
Look
pulled.
for fuel flow,
Look for
EGT rise.
guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Good engine start. Let's do the after start flows. Generators on, probe heats on, engine ITI is not required. APU bleed off. Auto. That off. Flaps we're going 5. Let's have a look. A little bit more. And then we'll do a flight control check. Make sure everything's running. And then we'll read the before taxi checklist. Generators are on, propeds on, anti-IS off, isolation valve is auto. Then we have engine starts, which is continuous, recall checked, auto brake, RTO, engine start levers idle detent. Flight controls are checked and ground equipment is clear. Ryanair 001, request taxi.
FSiPanel 235, taxi holding point Hotel 1, via Sierra, Foxtrot, and uniform, hold short of runway 22 right.
Ryanair 001 is taxiing holding point Hotel 1 via Sierra Foxtrot uniform and will hold short 22 right. So clear left, clear right. Brakes off. Alright, off we go. Brake check. Brakes are working. Hey Nicolas and Abend. Nicolas, no. If you don't have any departure route requirements regarding VORs and courses, you simply put in the runway course for a quick return. So that's the idea behind it. That saves you some time when you have to return. Are PMDG going to make the 737 MAX? I don't know what they announced. I know that they're planning to release the 777 next. And then apparently it's going to be a 747 at some point. So here's Foxtrot left uniform. Lol, that fuel truck. I wonder, is that going to go away or not? Who's stronger? Right, we'll look out the right-hand window. Nothing to see. I don't want you guys having nightmares. So, Hotel 1 is still further down. Still got a bit to go. Hey, Flying Doctor, nice to see you. How you doing? Thank you. I mean, we're flying Ryanair. What could possibly go wrong? So, before takeoff, flaps 5, green light, stabilizer trim 5.01 or 5.0 units, and that's the before takeoff checklist completed. So, I am going to be interested to see what...
FSiPanel 235, hold short runway 22 right and contact tower on frequency 118.7. Have a nice day.
Ryanair 001 will hold short 2 to right at Hotel 1, contact tower 18.7. Have a nice evening. So I'm just going to stop here quickly, we'll dial in. Yeah, we'll see. So Hotel 1 will hold short 18.7. Get rid of that. Cool. Tower Bonsoir from Ryanair 001 holding short 2 to right, Hotel 1.
FSiPanel 235, cross runway 22 right and line up runway 22 left.
Cross 2 to right, line up, wait, 2 to left, Ryanair 001. So make sure All clear on both sides. So cross 22 right and line up and wait 22 left. Okay, checklist has been completed. Again, check everything's clear. Strobe light is on. We'll put these on already. Those
FSiPanel 235, wind 270 degrees 13 knots, runway 22 left, cleared for takeoff.
So wind is from the right. 2 to left, clear takeoff. Ryanair 001. Cool, are we ready? Although I'm not completely ready because I need to just quickly dial in the departure frequency. Where is it? I don't see it on the chart. Alright, we'll get it by... Cool, so everything's done. Let's start the chrono. And then let's go. Oh, that's a disconnect. Let's try that. There we go. So now we've got N1 Toga thrust set. AD knots checked. V1. Rotate. Ooh, positive climb. Gear up. Let's trim. We've got thrust hold our arm, LNAV, VNAV speed.
FSiPanel 235, contact departure frequency 130.830, safe flight.
130.830, Ryanair 001. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye. VNAV N1, there we go. Now we've got the proper settings here. Climb 1 selected. Departure, Bonsoir, Ryanair 001, passing 3000, climbing level 100.
FSiPanel 235, identified. Stop climb 5000 feet QNH1015. Expect further climb shortly.
Ryanair 001, copied. Stop climb 5000 feet QNH1015. So that's flaps 1. Let's put this to vertical speed. And flaps up. That goes neutral. That goes to off. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on. Packs auto, landing gear up and off, and flaps up, no lights. And that's the after takeoff checklist complete. We're leveling off 5,000 feet. Hey Captain Danny, how you doing?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Way too many buttons in this plain smile.
You're right. Oh! Oh, something happened. I need to get into the cockpit. I knew it. Oh no, engine fail. Right, so manual flight. I'm gonna add a little bit right rudder. Let's trim the aircraft. Let's see if we can get hang on. Just make sure that we get more right rudder here. Okay, so autopilot is back in command. Let's see, speed mode is back in again. And oh yeah, that's because of the engine fail. Okay, so
FSiPanel 235. Mayday is copied. Maintain 5,000 feet and turn left heading 120.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
So, FSI, no, Ryanair 001, Mayday, yeah, maintain 5,000, it will turn left heading 120. So this doesn't have auto trim, obviously. Why did it trim all the way left? What on earth? No wonder I can't, no, the autopilot.
FSiPanel 235. Mayday is copied. Maintain 5,000 feet and turn left heading 120.
Now left 120 and maintain 5,000. Right, so just to make sure I understand, the 737 does not have automatic rudder trim. It has a yaw dampener, but doesn't have automatic rudder trim, does it? Okay. Anyway, so we've got to get through some items. Now, single pilot, obviously without the autopilot is always a bit of a issue. So let me try that again. Okay. So it doesn't like to keep the heading. Wow, PMDG. What shall I say? Heading select 120 and the flight director is pointing to the right. Okay. Anyways, let's go then through the items. So we've got some memory items to do. Auto throttle if engaged, disengaged. Disengaged. Thrust lever, affected engine confirm, close.
FSiPanel 235. Proceed direct to errors. November Echo Romeo Alpha Sierra. Hold as published. Expect RNP approach runway 22 right via Nanax.
Okay, inbound to Neras, hold as published, and expect the RNP 22 right via Nanax. Lol. Okay, so, thrust lever number 1, confirm, close. Close. Then, engine start lever, confirm affected engine cutoff. Number 1, cutoff. Engine fire switch, confirm, pull. Number 1 confirmed, pull. So if the engine fire switch or engine overheat light stays illuminated, well, we didn't have either of those. So it's just a failure. Then we need to rotate that fire switch. Let me try this though. Let me go into control with steering. Autopilot on. So maybe that works. Because that would help me already. Cool. Now, what else to do? If higher airframe vibration occurs, no. Isolation valve switch close. Close. switch affected side off. Left pack goes to off.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box dual
Guys, I'll give you the
channel
shout in a minute.
experience.
Give me a second.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin,
APU bleed
where
switch
complimentary
off
drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment
is
will be
off.
served. Thank you.
And then choose one available. APU is available for start or not available. Well, APU is available for start, so let's do that. APU start. Balance fuel as needed, so hold list. I'm going to try to find out the holding pattern for Neras. Or maybe one of you can help me try to find that holding pattern. Let me go into the approach chart first of all. RMP 2 to right it was, wasn't it? Yeah, near us is 297,117. So let's go. Hold. Next hold. Near us. Let's try again. Near us. Next hold. Okay. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't it showing near us? Okay, let me try that. Near us. Direct. Execute. Hold. Go for the speeds, bleeding. Mark, I saw that. You wait. So let me see. What am I doing wrong here? Near us. Hold. So for some reason... there we go. That works. So inbound course is 297. And we're doing right turns. Execute. Right, there we go. So let's see if I can do the entry here. Hey Yoda, how you doing? And Mark, thank you so much for gifting us up to JP. How can I set the camera views? Well, this is called flow from camera 42. No, hang on, what's it called? Something 42, and the app is called Flow. That's how you can get the parallel. There we go. Thank you much, Airline. Yeah, parallel 42. Cheers. So I'm going to go direct to near us again. Execute to hold. So let's try LNAV now. Let's see if that works. Cool. Okay. So that's that. Well, it's not chase plane. Alpha 12125. Alpha. Sorry for the late call out. Thank you so much to you as well for the 71 months. Thank you, Alpha. I hope you're doing well. I hope flying isn't too crazy. So the rest of the checklist goes as follows. So APU start, and now what we can do is we'll take the APU generator on this bus. So now we have 2 generators on again. I will leave that off. Just gotta manage the speed manually. So now that's working nicely. Okay, so transponder mode selected TA, it says. TA. And if wing anti-ice is needed, no it's not. Plan to land at the nearest suitable airport. Well, we've been cleared for an RMP approach to Nice. So, it was the RMP 22. So first of all, I'm going to have to put destination Nice in here, execute. Then we'll go departure arrival. We'll select the RMP Delta 22 right via near us, execute. And so we'll have a look at the charts real quickly. So we're doing the approach, and this is an interesting approach but very challenging. So that's the visual part. Bravo runway 22 right, and this is the final 2, and that's the initial. So near us will go on a initial heading, although I expect to get a clearance then on to towards Sortox or Nanax, and then we'll start the approach Nanax. Final fix 22 Delta will descend down to a minimums of 1300 feet, and then we reach Mike November 22 Delta. If we see the runway, we can go and continue visually, and that way we'll go there we go, that's the chart. So from that point onwards, 22 Delta will go visually and try to land this thing. All right. Well, I am happy right now that we are maintaining the altitude. I forgot now. What was the last clearance, guys? What was the last clearance that we got from... was that ready or... Right, let's do performance. Now we want to do a flat 15 landing. If I remember correctly, an engine failure. Hey Magenta Dagger, how you doing? Requires flaps 15 landing. We'll do autobrake 2 setting, and the elevation is about 0 feet. We'll put that back to 5,000 so that the off-schedule descent goes away. So nobody listened to the clearance. Mark, what happened? Mark knows the clearance, come on. Okay, so we are ready for the approach, Ryanair 001.
FSiPanel 235. Proceed direct to Neres. November Echo Romeo Alpha Sierra. Hold as published. Expect RNP approach runway 22 right via Nanax.
Okay, we're inbound nearest to the hold, expecting RMP 2 to right via Nanax, Ryanair 001. Why isn't this going away now?
FSiPanel 235. Proceed direct in errors. November Echo Romeo Alpha Sierra. Hold as published. Expect RNP approach runway 22 right via Nanax.
Okay, Imagineers, hold as published, expecting RMP 2 to right via Nanax. Ryanair 001. Yeah, so FSiPanel, is there supposed to be another clearance coming after that? Or what's next trigger, do you know? So we've got a bit of fuel imbalance, so let's try to do that. So we're going to open the valve. We have no leak. I'm not going to switch off the right pumps though. You'll get the next clearance. Okay, so is there a way I can get rid of this this window? Because I did do the read back, but the window doesn't disappear now. Okay, so normally approaching near us, okay. What I will do is I'm going to exit the hold. Three DME, okay. So let's have a look. So we'll exit the hold. Exit armed. So if you just tuned in, what we're having today is another FSiPanel scenario. Again, this is still in work in progress. But I did want to try it out today. Engine failure with the PMDG 737. Yeah, so you can see this is windmilling. The other one is alright, what we do, we're just going to pretend now we've got the clearance to do the approach. And so we'll do the standard approach to Nanax. And we'll descend 3000 inbound to Nanax. There we go.
Welcome aboard the
Hey.
Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Can't wait to begin my training for this aircraft.
Wow. GG. So maybe Whale, thank you so much for the 38 months. And good aircraft. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the best of success. Alright, we're going to start descending. We're going to start slowing down. So now I've got to add a little bit of rudder manually to keep that that yaw centered. Right, it's still a bit of an imbalance. Does it really force me to do that? I hate to do that. Because I fear, in PMDG, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Because I hate to shut off the other engine by doing this. Normally it would be okay. Although I don't think really you should be messing about with that. Yep, 1,000 feet to go. Did you choose the holding pattern so if you could raise the dead engine? Well, no, so Kabouter, normally a holding like this would be done in order to prepare for the approach. I mean, you don't want to rush things if you're not under, you know, immediate danger. Right, I'm just gonna try. We'll see, and keep fingers crossed. It's gonna work. So flaps 5. There we go. Flaps 5. We'll do about 170 knots. Out acquire. Let's add some thrust again. Out of total. Right, beautiful sunset approach. The minimums we didn't set the minimums, although it was 1300, wasn't it? Yeah, or 1260. So let me put Tabaro 1260 in here. Okay. Hey Edgy, how you doing? There we go, so minimums are set. Oh, you mean like if it's the right engine, you do left-hand patterns, and if it's left engine, you do right-hand pattern? No, we don't worry about this in the jets. No. Have faith. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh. So, we're gonna lose about 1,700 feet, and we have a distance of 6 miles. So that is pretty much a nice 3-degree profile. And then what I want to do as well, we should have a DME at the airport, shouldn't we? Alpha Zulu Romeo 19.6 965, sorry, 965. So that way I should get a nice distance there. So I can judge my altitude a bit better. Whoa, lovely sunset. Although I'm not sure how well that's gonna be with the visibility then, once we get closer to the airport. So the 2-2 approach is very challenging. The reason being is that you have a actually, let's get rid of that. Yeah, you have a track along the coastline. You're not allowed to overfly the coastline, and the last turn is at fairly low altitude, so that always makes it more challenging to judge the the turn. So a quick check, send pressure rating, latitude set, recall. Recall, just fuel, that's what we did, electric, hydraulic. That's because of the engine failure, so that's checked. And auto brake 2. Landing data VREF is 153, minimums 1260 feet. Approach briefing is completed. Approach checklist, altimeters 1015, 3000 feet. So we are going to go descend now. Now, normally I know you could do this theoretically with VNAV. Gears coming down. But the cool thing is we can just simply use that vertical speed dial and that banana to make sure we hit that 1260 at the right place there. So flaps 15 final setting. And then we'll add another 5 on the ref, so we're going to have 158 for final speed. Oh, you're right, yeah. So we got to set that to flap inhibit. Good call. Yeah, good call. Ah, look at that. So we'll be going along the coastline there. There's the airport. What a beautiful sunset arrival. So 6 miles, and for the visual part, so we should maintain 1,000 as long as possible, or not go below that. So manual flight. I'm going to put the flight directors off. You use that flight path vector.
Approaching minimums.
Going to add right rudder.
Minimums.
Continue. We have the runway in sight, so we're at 4 miles. Now there's no need to descend quickly. Now I'm aware of the... I'm going to put on the fuel pumps because I am afraid that when we have high engine power, we need that fuel pressure. I'm going to put 3,000 for this approach. 3,000 is set. And we'll turn left towards near us again. We're currently 3.6. We're going to be a bit low here. 1, so 1,000 check. I'm going to maintain 1,000 until I'm in the slot. So 3 miles. And then there's the runway. There we go. 1 white, 3 red. Now I'm going to start the turn to final so that we don't have anything too funky going on. 1 white, 3 red. 2.9 miles. So just shallowing out the descent rate a tad. There we are. A bit fast on the speed. So now I'm going to go and turn a bit more. We are low. We've got to recover that now. Okay, so we are setting up nicely. A lot of wind from the right. Careful with the descent rate here.
500.
A lot of crosswind, 20 knots. Quite a challenge.
400.
Right, one path.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, rudder, and nice. Idle reverse. Oh, that's not working. Right, manual brakes. Landing too good, failed the application. Lol. Yeah, exactly. A way too soft Ryanair landing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I tried my best. Yeah, the decrab was nice. Yeah, I quite like that as well. Right on the center line. Hey, Washi, how you doing? All right, so normally I would probably come to a stop here, let the fire brigade look over the engine, make sure nothing's leaking out. Yeah, Avenger, I know, right? Cool. Right, well, that's that was an interesting mission. I have to say, I was somewhat worried about about single engine flying on the PMDG, but that worked all right. So after landing, oh, I didn't arm the speed brakes, did I? Test. I was so concentrating on flying. Starts with continuous, yeah. Right, cool. So yeah, JP, I'm not sure what went wrong with the holding. Maybe it was because I entered the holding too late. I was already past there. I tried to be very close to near us, but maybe I passed a little bit too far to the sideline of that. Yeah. Also, if you want to try a single engine scenario, or if you want to practice engine failure in the PMDG 737, the heading stuff, you saw that the heading select. So we did select 120 at some point, and it just I guess with the rudder trim or something, the autopilot just can't handle it. So the flight director was way off. And I don't know, just the aircraft doesn't behave as it should do. So the best thing to do is either go into nav mode or go into control wheel steering roll mode, which would be this button there. And then you saw it worked fine. Right, so welcome back to Nice. Lovely scenery, I like it. We'll be back again in Nice tonight. We're going to join a flight on VATSIM from Malaga to Nice. And Nice Tower, if you are wondering what to fly, maybe then I can suggest you coming along on a flight from Malaga to Nice. And there's a controller having his S3 rating tonight. Yeah, Aaron, fantastic. Wonderful. Cool. Close that. And Yeah, so Yaroslav, I wouldn't say completely inop regarding the autopilot system, but I would say that you have to use either the LNAV or control with steering. Heading select does not work at all. So the idea to have an RMP approach was a good choice, so the modes that we used was NAV or LNAV for the lateral tracking, and we descended on this part with vertical speed, and you saw that that green descent prediction on the nav display, that green banana as pilots call it. That worked really well. Yeah, it's not great, and I guarantee you, Yaroslav, they won't fix it. That will be with us for a very long time. Forever, I would say. Right, so the rest of the items... And so we can read a parking checklist. Shutdown. Fuel pumps off apart from the forward pump. Oh, hang on, that's this one here, isn't it? Yeah, that one. That should be for the APU. Then we have propede off. Hydraulic panel is set. Flaps are up. Parker brake is set currently. Engine start levels cut off. Engines shut down, and weather radar off. And that's the parking checklist completed. Alright, well done. Nice. Cool. Guys, the event starts in about, actually pretty soon, so we're going to go ahead and quickly jump into the next flight. Give me about 5 minutes to restart the next stream. I'll be back very shortly.